Hi and welcome to the channel. Today we're joined by Paul, our master fabricator, and we're going to be talking you through the process of how we've created this amazing looking waterfall feature. Okay, so everything starts with a plan, and this is the plan that you've been passed, is that right?
Pretty much, yeah.
And you've got to bring that into reality here.
Yeah.
And what was the first thing you've had to do on this project?
I basically had to measure inside of the black box, which has just been on screen, and then create a bund to go inside it, a waterproof bund to go inside it.
And that's made out of this?
Made out of 2mm aluminium.
And is it relatively easy for you to get that formed and bent into shape?
Yeah, we've got equipment on site that we can use. And I'm just marking it out, ready for forming.
And what, you form it on?
I'll form it on a forming machine.
Right. So you've got a plan, you've got the dimensions?
Yeah, yeah.
This forming machine bends it into place, is that right?
It does.
And how do you end up cutting this stuff?
Basically it was sheared to size, then you put your equal measurements on and form it on the machine.
I'm with it. And it folds it exactly where you told it to fold?
Pretty much, yeah.
And how'd you go about cutting this out then with to get, because you've got to form like a funnel shape, is that right?
Yeah, basically, yeah, so your water returns back. Basically the box was made oversized.
Yeah.
And then I create the funnel, as you can see on screen, with plasma cutter.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically mark out for the ends, to close the ends in, to turn the bund into a funnel. The welding process is called TIG welding, and it's all aluminium, fully welded on all seams.
You're making that look easy, by the way. There's someone that's had a go, and it's fully watertight. First time, wasn't it? Yeah.
It were, yeah. Yeah. It can be difficult. I won't say I was the best, but.
Well, I've had a little go, and yeah, there's a lot to take into account, especially that thin aluminium, isn't it?
It's when you go from thick to thin, you've got to concentrate your heat into the thicker stuff, because your colder stuff, your thinner stuff, basically just warms up too fast. So you've got to be careful.
End up warping the material or whatever? Or
it can do, yeah, if you put too much into it. But a series of tacks basically will hold it together and it won't pull as much.
Yeah, I'm with you. So once you've got that all welded together, seam welded together with a TIG welder, is that right?
Yeah.
You tested it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just simply filling it with water, is that right?
Yeah. So that's your mounting point being welded to your goalpost arch.
Ah, yeah, I'm with you. And this goalpost arch was joined at the top again with 45 degrees.
Yeah,
cuts,
yeah. So your water flow equally from one side to another with a central feed at the bottom.
And the central feed, is this something you had to fabricate yourself, isn't it?
Yeah. A bit of lathe work. time-consuming process of getting all the aluminium an even finish.
Yeah, is that just sandpaper or?
Just, yes, general, I think it's 120 grit sandpaper. It gives it a nice brush finish.
And that's all over it, yeah? All by hand. Ah!
Oh no, sorry, 320.
Yeah, 320. Thank you, Paul.
It's just easier putting all your brush finish on when it's all straight and not wobbling all over.
Alright, so here we are, you've had the frame's all been polished up and then you
Yeah.
assemble it together. I'm with you.
A bit of lathe turning to make a hose tail, a specific size.
Is that out of the aluminium tube,
Yeah.
is it? Is that what you've done yet?
It's actually bar, yeah, but I had to bolt the centre out.
I'm with you. Oh, and who's this fella?
And this is my lovely dog Tess,
Oh, hey Tess, will she be helping out in future videos?
after my dinner.
And this is the connector you've made, yeah?
It is, yeah.
This is where the pump's going to pump water up. It's going to go
Yeah.
round the...
If it pumps up even from a centre point, it should come out even at the top,
Yeah, I'm with you.
I've found.
And here we are making the insert for the water feature, just 10mm acrylic, CNC'd with a design on it.
Initially we were going to leave these holes open, but we found it created a waterfall effect, which were a bit too much for the bund.
And we ended up filling those in the end with the coloured acrylic, just for a design feature.
Basically we've got a transformer here with some LED lights. We're just testing for the effect.
And they just fit around the channel around the outside, is that? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Perfect fit in bottom. Double-sided tape holding them in. Just soldering each shrinking. Takes a few seconds for the water to get to the top.
Right, so that's it. That's our little video of how we made this amazing looking room divider. It's in its final little position now in these offices. So it's time for us to turn it on. It's all been electrically tested. It's on a temporary feed at the minute. It will be changed in time, but yeah, let's get it on. Wow. Right, so there we are. Really pleased with the way it looks. It's working fantastically, just as we hoped. If you notice, we've got these decorative stones around there. They're sitting on a little wire mesh that we put over the top of that trough that we had in there. And if you remember, the trough had like a funnel shape to it. That's to house the electrics under there, safely out of the way. And they're all raised up enough so that if it ever was to leak inside, they wouldn't come anywhere near the electrics. Just run over quickly again how it works. There's that central pump in the middle that feeds up both these sides there and gives a nice even spread of water coming down the middle, and then this acrylic fits in these channels, and this is where we've run the LEDs all the way down there. And then the final touch that we put on this were these inserts with these green acrylic cutouts, and they really illuminate the way we wanted it to. It looks fantastic. I hope you've liked this video. If you have, please like, share and subscribe, because it really helps our channel. So thanks very much, and we'll see you on the next one.